So while we're on the topic of champions, we need to go ahead and talk about Kyrie Irving. A video was going around on internet blogs about him celebrating with white females only. It's a ridiculous topic that we have to bring up, but the internet slammed him after, this video was released. Then he took to Instagram, posted a picture with 2 African-American females, one of them being his sister, and he wrote the caption, "All shades." So I kind of wonder, is the internet reacting too crazy to the situation? He was just on, it seemed like a boat party with his friends, and you've seen a lot of white females on that boat with him partying.
Who cares?
Yeah, no, I agree. It's ridiculous that people are going to... obviously, race is always going to be an issue in this country, no matter what, no question. The thing with Kyrie Irving is, look, I'm happy for the guy. He had a really roller coaster season. He was able to get things together, really made a nice push and helped Cleveland win a championship. People forget, though, I don't remember the name of the ex-girlfriend, but there were about 3 or 4 months ago, he had an incident where his girlfriend, he caught his girlfriend, I forget, crazy girl.
Kalani.
And she was cheating on him. Usually when we find out infidelities with athletes, it's usually the other way around. It's usually the athlete or the celebrity cheating on the significant other. I'm happy for him, and I understand though that this is going to be an issue no matter what, whether it's a white person with a black person or the other way around. People are always going to speculate, and they're going to post stupid things on social media.
I was actually thinking that. I was wondering, what if he posted, what if a video was circulating of him with a lot of African American females, and then the whole white population was saying, why aren't there no white people on that boat? How would, other people react to that? So I don't think it goes both ways in this situation. I think that people were being very harsh on him just because it was the fact that it was white females with an African American basketball player. And we see this a lot. We see a lot of white American females get, slammed because they're either dating athletes, this notion that they're taking African American men from African American women. So I think that they definitely need to be easier on Kyrie. That man was just celebrating. He didn't care who was around him. Everybody was just happy they even got invited to the boat. Shoot, I would have swam the ocean to get on that boat.
So are Hispanics supposed to complain also?
I don't think anybody should complain. It's really not that deep. It's just a party.
But I think the issue was the idea that he said no black women were allowed on the boat.
Did he
Allegedly.
I think that's pushing it a little bit too far.
That's what allegedly was said. I'm not saying Kyrie said it, but that when I read all the blogs and the gossip sites about it, he said that, no black women were allowed on the boat. So I think if people thought that was true, that it came from his mouth, I think that's where you got a lot of the ire from. Not necessarily that he had white women on the boat, because if you look at some of the women he's been photographed with, they have been white or light-skinned black women or racially ambiguous looking females. So I think it's a difference between that and saying you can't, excluding a group of women that look like you from your party.
I think that's pushing a little bit, and that's kind of how the internet spirals things out of, proportion. I don't think that was the incident. I just think that people picked up one little negative thing and blew it out of proportion, as they always do.
You have to check your sources, because last week on my Facebook page, someone sent me a post about Michael Jackson's father being dead.
I'm not saying they're right.
He's still alive.
I'm just saying what is said out there. I'm just saying what's said. I didn't say it was fact. I didn't say it came from Kyrie's mouth. I'm saying what's been out there and why some people are really upset about it. Yeah. I personally don't think it's a big deal. If he said, it's his boat, he can do what he wants. But,
yeah.
Moving on.